Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, I'm so excited to review this product. This is the world's best tube for the beauty blender. It's the Real Technique sponge. I've been using it for 2-3 years, definitely. And why is it the world's best tube for the beauty blender? Well, hear me out. This is the royal truth, alright? It doesn't get better than this. I've been using it for 3 years. That's first of all. I know this item better than any other tool to apply makeup that I own. Better than a brush, better than anything. I've been using this for the longest time. Before I was using this to apply BB cream or foundation, I was using my fingers, so I know what I'm talking about. That's the first. Then I also own the beauty blender, the original pink beauty blender. I owned it in 2016 or 17. I was super excited, super stoked, because I was like, I'm so happy with this sponge already, but I want to try the most famous sponge in the world, which is the beauty blender. Let's keep it real, all right? And then so I ordered it online and it came home and I was so excited. First of all, when I wet it, as y'all can see, this is a dry Real Techniques and this is a wet Real Techniques. When I wet it, the beauty blender, it was not as big as this one. So that was already one con. That was like one problem for me. I was like, that's a miss. Then the shape was great. The shape was great. It's egg shaped. It's like this one, but you know, imagine this. And this one has a flat surface, so it's different. It's just as soft and it gives just as a beautiful finish as this one, but that's it, just as, not better. And I was like, hold on, the beauty blender sells for 17 euros, $20. This one retails for 2 sponges, 10 euros, aka $12. It lasts the same amount of time. This one lasts from 1 to 3 months. You can look it up on their sites and it's actually true. I've been using it for years. When I use makeup on a daily basis, it might last a month and a half. If I don't use it on a daily basis, it might last 3 months or even longer. It depends. When does it start breaking apart? When you see the orange residue coming off on your face, that's when you know it's time to replace your sponge. It lasted as long as the beauty blender. The beauty blender worked fine, worked as beautiful as this one, but not better. And I expected better. Why? Because I was so excited. I was using this for 2 years already, and I was like, let me order the beauty blender, the real one. I'm gonna kick this one out the window. Now it's, yeah, well, that didn't happen actually. I was excited. It worked fine, but it was not better than this one. It was equally as good. And for the price point, let's be honest, 2 sponges, and you're saving like $5-6, 5 euros. Your decision is very quickly made, right? Alright, so that's actually my review on it. I always use it damp for a dewy, glowy finish. People like to use it dry for full coverage, but no. Always wet it, and wet it with water. Sometimes I see people on YouTube, especially famous YouTubers, and I understand they have a lot of money, and they sometimes wet it with these products, a Mario Badescu or a MAC Fix Plus spray. It's quite expensive to wet your sponge to get it damp with the spray. When you dunk it in some water, it's over. It's great. It works. When you spray it, you're gonna lose a lot of spray. And the sprays cost money. I mean, you know, but I understand if you have a lot of money and actually great ingredients in these products, what I would do is damp it in some water, of course, apply your foundation, whatever, set your powders, and then spritz your face with MAC Fix Plus or whatever spray you're using to make everything more natural, to make skin look like skin again. Because with all those powders, sometimes your face can look dry and powdery, and you don't want that, right? And that's it. This is absolutely the world's best tube for the beauty blender. This is the Miracle Complexion Sponge by Real Techniques. It retails for 10 euros, which equals $12, depending on the sites where you are purchasing it from or ordering it online. And that's it. That's it. Will I try other beauty blenders in the future? Yes, because I have heard that there are new colors, the nude one and the black one especially, and that YouTubers are saying it from personal experience that those are softer than the original pink beauty blender. So I'm not shading beauty blender, I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying the original pink one is just as good as this one. And for the price point, come on. And I also know that Morphe and Sigma, those brands also have great sponges that work just as fine as the beauty blender. But this one I call the world's best beauty blender, world's best dupe for beauty blender, Why? Because this is available all around the world, all around the globe. In Europe, we don't have Morphe stores, or we don't have Sigma stores, I think. Especially not Morphe. We do have sites. We have Beauty Bay that we can order stuff from, but we don't have access to stores like we have here from the Real Techniques one. The Real Techniques is more worldwide, and that's why it's the world's best tube for the beauty blender. See what I did there? Yeah, and that's it. That was my review, honestly. I love this sponge, and I use it for BB cream. I use it for foundation. You can also use it to dip in powder if you are contouring and you wanna cut your contour. You can use it for a lot of stuff. You can also use your sponge to bake. It's great. Just make sure to wash it. And I washed with a bar of soap from Dove, and that's it. That's my review on it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love my beauty sponge, and I can't wait to try other sponges because a sponge for me is much easier than a brush. And that's my honest review on it. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what's your favorite brush or what's your favorite sponge, because I want to learn. I'm still learning about a lot of beauty tools. And subscribe and share the video or like it. Do whatever you want.